radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Evening, good morning, and good afternoon. I am Sister Arlene from the local congregation of Guam. You are tuning into INCRadio Micronesia, and we are so excited because we have such a actually broad topic this evening, but we're just going to get a glimpse of what it is. But before I mention what the topic of our broadcast this evening is, I do want to mention that I want to introduce all those who are helping me this evening, starting with Sister Randy.
Thank you, Ate R. And hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of our listeners and viewers here on INC Radio Micronesia. I'm also very excited for what our topic that we prepared is this evening because we will have different, I think, opinions, and also, because of the different generations, as it says in our titles, will probably relate to what we have prepared today.
I agree, Sister Randy. And with us too is Sister Anne. If you can go ahead and introduce yourself too.
Thank you, Ate Arlene. Hello, everyone, and good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone tuning in this evening. I'm Sister Anne from the local congregation of Machanal, and I'll be one of the multimedia officers who will be helping in different segments of the broadcast tonight. I'm super excited to hear from all of our guests from all different generations and seeing their different skills as well.
You already said it. You have mentioned almost the title of our broadcast, Sister Anne, and it is Skills of Different Generations. So if you have been watching us or listening to us here on INC Radio Micronesia, we've been talking all about work topics. And this time we want to be able to talk about the different generations because, in our workforce, in our workplace, we have different age groups and different learning techniques for everyone in our workforce, or whoever you collaborate with, either it's in school or even at work. So we have three guests this evening. They're all from different age groups. Maybe two of them might be in the same generation, but that's okay. We still have them on different age groups as well. And we're going to talk about their skills or what they think their skills might differ from other generations. So we want to go ahead first with our youngest one here in our broadcast this evening. We'll start off with Sister Selena. Let's introduce yourself and let us know what local congregation you're from and what is your current office right now.
Good evening, Paul. My name is Selena Eve Pereira. I'm from the local of San Jose. I'm a choir member and a CWS chairperson in the local of San Jose.
Yay, San Jose in the house. Thank you so much, Sister Selena, for joining us here in our broadcast this evening. And we have up next our next youngest brother here, Brother Tristan. You have seen him before, but let's have you introduce yourself, Paul.
Hello po everyone, my name is Brother Tristan. I am a Kadua from the local of Machanao, and my offices are choir member, TSV, and CWS chairperson as well.
Nice. We have the CWS officers here. Awesome. Thank you so much. And we have a new guest. You have not seen him on INC Radio Micronesia, and it's his first time here. We want to go ahead and have him welcome him here on our broadcast, Brother Roy.
Hello to all the brothers and sisters tuning in. My name is Brother Roy. I'm from the local congregation of Machanao, and my offices are Deacon and Bookload President.
Nice. Thank you so much, Brother Roy, for giving us your time here. Now, like I mentioned, all of us, all our guests this evening, we are going to be talking about the skills of different generations. Now, we want to see what in your generation is the life experiences that shaped you. So we want to go ahead with the oldest one here, also the same generation as I am. So Brother Roy, what life experiences shape the skills of your generation or our generation? Because we're millennials, right? What can you say about that?
So for millennials, or I always consider us a little bit older. Um, I think we've seen a lot through the years, from like the growth, the start of the computers and all that, changing from telephones to cell phones, um, and all the different forms of technology. And for our generation, it's kind of tricky because some of those new technologies we were able to adapt to, but some of them were kind of reserved, and we want to stick to the old ways. So uh, I feel like that's how we are with our generation. That's how I am personally as well.
I agree, Brother Roy. I am the same way. I feel like we are just the absorbers of everything. We absorb the old school way, and then we also absorb the new school way. So it's just like we're always in between, and I guess we're the ones that can really adapt well. I feel that we can really adapt well. I wonder if it's the same thing for the other generations. Let's go ask brother Tristan. How about you, brother Tristan? What life experiences can you say about your generation um, that shaped you as a person?
I feel like since I'm from the younger generation, um, a lot of our life experiences are like use of technology. That's a big skill that we have. So a lot of it is being taught at school, or it's just even around us with like social media. A lot of those influences have shaped our skills for our generation.
Interesting. Yes, I can attest. Like I don't know if you agree, Brother Roy, but we feel like it's a little bit more easier in this generation that they have almost everything in the palm of their hand, right? They have to. They're able to just Google something or put something on the internet, and they can already get a summary of everything. Not like when we were growing up, we had to use like encyclopedias or the library, right? We had to do that manual walking and carrying our backpacks of big books. That's what's our generation. But now let's go see in a younger perspective with Sister Selena. Sister Selena, is it true with with brother Tristan about what he mentioned about your generation? Because I know you're a Gen Z as well, right?
Yes po.
So, what can you say? What life experiences shape the skills for you?
I think things like environment and also your life conditions can shape your skills. Like, for example, if you're born in an environment where you would need to work, for example, then it would shape skills like those. I think also like parents, the way they raise their children, it can shape the way that you acquire those type of skills.
I agree, Sister Selena. Even though I don't have children of my own, but I can see and I can observe with those who do have children that it really depends on the parents, and it really depends on the environment. You're right. Maybe some characteristics of some generations may not be really true, but it really depends on how it's being reinforced in our day lives, right? How we're surrounded even by other people. So maybe we might be in an environment that does not have the readiness of like having technology in your hands. We have to still do it the old school way, where we actually have to go to a library and actually research everything, not like in some places where maybe the environment is super tech savvy, and so automatically it's always going to be the internet, it's going to be social media, it's going to be like that's going to be your go-to, which I'm curious about that. Now, since we talked about all the generations, kind of sort of, not all, but at least to the guests that are here this evening, now let's talk about the age groups. Now, let's go see if there's actually a big difference with problem solving. Because if you seen sometimes in like social media how different generations problem solve, we would like to hear from our guests this evening. if there is really a difference. So let's go with the youngest one, like Sister Selena. So Sister Selena, how do different age groups solve problems, approaching solving problems, at least for your generation? Go ahead, Sister Selena.
Um, a lot of uh, a lot of people from the younger generations are very open to asking others for help, while most older generations would prefer to work on a problem by themselves before asking for other help.
Ah, you see that difference. Okay, let's go see if that is true when we get to Brother Roy, because Brother Roy and I were in the, we can say we're the older generation. But Brother Tristan first. Brother Tristan, what can you say about problem solving for different age groups? What can you say about it?
For our generation, at least, similar to what Sister Selena said, we do like to seek advice, especially from the older ones who already have gone through those situations. But also, like I mentioned in my last question with technology, um, we do use Google and AI to help solve our problems because it can be like more convenient at times, or yeah, like you said, it's just at the palm of our hands. So
Ah,
it's better
yes.
to use that.
That's right. And you know what? It's always, I hope they're teaching this, right, Brother Tristan, in school, that, these AI capabilities, right? Or even just in general, overall, the internet out there, we have to be very careful, right? Be very careful about using those things, because you also want to be able to have that true authenticity, right? Trueness, when you present a solution, right? Or find a solution to your problem. Now, um, with our generation, Brother Roy and I, right? Brother Roy, is how do you feel about what our younger generation has mentioned earlier? Do you see some truth to it, or what can you say about the different age groups approaching solving problems?
I just want to say that I can use Google too. But
Yes, we can. Yes, we can,
yes,
Brother Roy.
but Sister Selena hit it like right on the head. Me personally, I anytime I have a problem that I'm trying to figure out, I handle it all by myself. Like for the most part, I will keep it to myself, try to figure it out on my own, all the way until like let's say like a task is due and I haven't figured it out yet. Then I'll start to reach out like, okay, I really need help to figure this one. But as much as possible, I try to solve problems by myself.
I agree to that, Brother Roy. I super agree to that, because honestly, when it comes to when we problem solve, we have this tendency to, our integrity is like almost there, so strong that we want to be able to solve it. We want to be able to finish the problem from one end to the other. But when we cannot, and it requires someone we need to talk to, someone who needs experience, that is basically our our adaptability skills to survive in this world, right? And that's what's so good about every generation, is that they able to kind of have their own characteristic and their way of learning new skills or shaping themselves to learn something new. So I want to thank all our guests this evening. Super fast discussion this evening. I feel that we need more time on the discussion, but we do have something we need to mention, and we do have Clean Tech. What time is it? All right, it is game time. So, as I mentioned, and before we started our broadcast this evening, we're gonna go on tile mode because we are going to play a game. So it's been a while, right, Sister Randy, Sister Anne? It's been a while since we ever played a game. So we want to go ahead and play a game with our guest this evening. So, I'm gonna mention a statement. You're just going to select. You're gonna mention to us or show to us which one do you prefer? So, showing a finger heart, just like this, if you prefer the first option, or the second option will be thumbs up. So, I'm going to say the statement. Let's all of us answer. Those who are here, even Sister Anne, Sister Randy, and Sister Avi, who is there in the background, let's go ahead and have you all answer. So, first statement, face to face communication or digital communication? One, two, three. Hearts, hearts, hearts. Do I see hearts, hearts, hearts all the way? And it is. Wait, let me see. My brother Tristan, what was your answer? Hearts. Okay, face to face communication. Yay. Okay, next statement. Hands on experience or online learning. One, two, three. Hearts, hearts, hearts. And Sister Avi says hearts, and Brother Tristan is hearts. Okay. Yay. We all want to see our beautiful faces and have hands on experience. That's awesome. Okay. Next one. Formal training or self taught? Formal training or self taught? Which one will be? One, two, three. Hearts, 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 thumbs up. I see a thumbs up. Brother Tristan, you have a thumbs up. Interesting, self-taught. Can you unmute and ask us or tell us why? Out of curiosity.
I feel like self-taught and going through your experiences on your own is the best like teacher. Like just being in that situation will teach you more than just watching other people do it.
Interesting. You know what? My husband, brother Randy, Kuya Randy, is like saying, "Yep, yep," in the background. That is right. So thank you, brother Tristan. Okay, next statement: mentorship from senior colleagues or learning through online resources. So that's almost the same thing, but hearts or thumbs up. One, two, three. Hearts, 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 hearts. Oh, you guys are so sweet. You always want to be able to learn from the older generation. Thank you so much. Okay, we're gonna do one more. I think Brother Michael saying do one more, Sister Arlene. Okay. How about this? In-person presentation or online seminars? One, two, three. Oh, hearts, hearts. Oh, we have quite a few. We are broken between online seminars and in-person presentations. So, Sister Anne, can I just ask you, Sister Anne, why did you say online seminars or webinars? Sorry.
I would say because it's less nerve-wracking and you have a little bit more confidence through the screen rather than being there in person.
Oh, okay. There must be a trick, right? Because maybe you can only see yourself and not the other people that are on the screen. That's why I don't know. But you know what? I could do also in person presentation, but I feel more confident on online. But Brother Roy says, Brother Roy, you said in person presentation, right? Wow. Can you just elaborate a little bit before we go on to our next segment?
Maybe in my younger years, I prefer online, but now over time, I feel like I enjoy doing in person because I like getting reactions out of people during presentations. I feel like that
Huh.
drives me a little bit.
Yes, immediate reaction. I think maybe sometimes there's a millisecond or a second delay when it comes to online webinars. But yeah, that's true. That's a good way of getting good reactions, actually really doing it in person. That is our quick game time. Thank you so much. We learned so many things from different generations and what they prefer. And some of us are almost alike. So kind of, it's kind of interesting how all of us may be the same like that. Now we're going to go ahead and go with our next segment. And if it's your first time here on INC Radio Micronesia, please take a look at this short video.
Hello, Team Live Chat! We love hearing from you, but we want to know, where are you tuning in from?
Have you heard about our hashtag challenge?
That's right! Don't forget to hashtag your local congregation in the comments down below.
Not only that, hashtag your CFO too.
And at the end of the show, find out who won our hashtag challenge.
Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the show.
Hello, brethren, tuning into INC Radio Micronesia. I am Sister AV, one of your YouTube engagers for tonight, and I love to see how everybody is participating within our game time. I see some hearts and some thumbs up, so thank you for participating within our game time. I'll go straight into our comments. I see Sister Randy. She says, "Happy 6th anniversary to the local congregation of Machanao." Yay! We have 2 guests here that are from local of Machanao. So happy 6th anniversary, and also happy 1st birthday to Sister Zemariah Kamba. Oh, it's Kat Tim's, one of our ministers' daughter. It's her 1st birthday, so happy birthday to her. And I see a lot of brethren who are cheering on and supporting our guests, Brother Tristan, Brother Roy, and Sister Selena. And at the Faye is also online saying, "Yay, Sister Selena," and Brother Jan RY says, "Hello and happy viewing po." And there are lots more saying, "Happy 6th anniversary to Machanao," like Sister Jessica Tulabot. Yes, she says that as well. Ka Irene Reyes is saying, "Good evening po, brethren," hashtagging Machanao. And there is also Ka Ronadel Rosendo saying, "Hi, Brother Roy," hashtag Machanao, hashtag Buklod. There are a lot of Machanao here in the house, so yay for support from Machanao. There is also Ate Faye. She answered our YouTube engagement question for tonight, which was, would you adapt more to working in an office space or working from home? She says, we have such amazing this is a different comment, but she says we have such amazing and inspiring guests this week. So excited for the discussion and learning so much from them. But going straight to her answer for the engagement question, she says, I think we're more comfortable at home, so adapting would seem much easier, but technology these days might make it more challenging for everyone at home and in office. I enjoy adapting to both. I agree with her, but I agree more with Kuya Sean, who said it will be easier to adapt in an office space. I won't be able to work at home. I'll be bed all day. Those are the comments that I see so far, Sister Arlene. So back to Ate Randy for CFO in action.
Thank you, Sister Avi. Thank you also to everyone who joined us in our discussion and our game. But now time for our next segment in our CFO in action.
CFO in action.
So last week we had a handful of activities that have happened, starting with our Unity Games. So we had our Unity Games here in the island of Guam, also there in the island of Saipan. And if our Kuya Tech can show us, we have actually a few pictures to show everybody, just a glimpse of what has been happening in our Unity Games. So here we have in our Guam region and also in our Saipan region. So we had so many everyone supported their local congregations and their players, and then we have many more other activities and sports that everyone has supported. And also we had on the same day we had our TSV special gathering and oath taking. So we had some of our brethren who have taken oath for the TSV organization, and also it has been attended by our TSV members. And here we can see pictures of some of our brethren who have taken oath. So congrats to all of our new TSV officers in the TSV organization. And then also in the last weekend, we had our Binhi monthly meeting, and their topic was young but strong in the faith. And it reminded the Binhi members of their actions and also the distractions the world the world comes with, and they have been reminded that they are Christians even online. And we will go into our Micronesia's lineup. So we also have our Unity games once again, and this will be our championship games here in the island of Guam and also there in the island of Saipan. So we hope that we see everyone and everyone continues to support all of their players in their respective local congregation. So we hope to see everyone there.
Thank you, Sister Randy. Now, for our local hashtag winner from last week's broadcast, we would like to see who's the winner. It is the local of Saipan. Most supportive sister was Sister Jaden Pasha, and the most supported local is the local of Saipan. So congratulations both to all of our winners. We always appreciate everyone for supporting us here on IC Radio. So thank you both, and please continue engaging with us here on our broadcast. Now, Sister Randy will invite everyone to next week's broadcast.
Thank you, Ate Ann. And talking about being the most supportive and our local hashtag winner, we hope that everyone continues to support us even in our upcoming broadcast, like next week on Saturday, October 5, 2024 at 10 p.m. Chamorro Standard Time. So please continue to support us by sending your comments and greetings, and we will try our very best to read them throughout our show.
Thank you, Sister Randy. And yes, and want to mention our thank yous to our special brethren here in our district and also abroad. But first, to our beloved executive minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo. Hello, Paul. We hope you are doing well. I'd like to thank you so much for approving our broadcast this evening. And also to our SETSI President, CEO, and CFO coordinator, that is Brother Angelo Aranyo Manalo. Thank you so much, Paul, for your support here on INC Radio Micronesia, and hope you and your family are doing well. Want to go ahead and mention all the many shout outs to Sister Randy.
Thank you, Ate Arlene. Now we want to give our greetings and thank yous to our district staff here in the District of Micronesia, starting with our district minister, Brother Joven Cepilio Jr., our assistant district minister, Brother Julius Malabanan, our CFO overseer, Brother Daniel Jeffrey Munar, and our district multimedia advisor, Brother Roger Villegas Jr.
Yes, and we do have more greetings. We also would like to thank our crew members in the island of Saipan, Sister Gwen, Sister Bam, Sister Jillian, Brother RY, Brother Matt, Brother Judah, and Brother Husky. And on the island of Guam, Sister Arlene, Sister Faye, Sister Avi, Sister Maria, Brother Randy, Brother Michael, and Brother Sean. And also to our executive producer, Brother Emmanuel Andaya.
Yes, and thank you so much again to our guests this evening, Sister Selena, Brother Tristan, and Brother Roy. We want to mention also to Micronesia, have a good night. And coming up next is Washington, D.C., and it's good morning over there to the Satellite Studio. Have a good evening, po. See you next week.